Did you want more energy? And share with me, what would you do if you did have more energy? Let's talk about two different pathways of energy so that we can get you more energized. More energized means your body has a better ability to heal. So let's go back to when you were in embryo. You had a neuroectoderm that were cells, and those cells branched off into different branches. And the ones that branched off for your skin are the ones that also branched off to your brain and your nervous system. And there is such a special relationship between those cells, your skin, and mitochondria. Now, remember, mitochondria. Hey, good morning, Lorene. Good morning, Dana. So good to have you here from YouTube. Remember that those mitochondria are powerhouses. Some cells have one mitochondria, some cells have thousands of mitochondria, but the mitochondria are what create energy. When we get out in the sun, even though I can barely see down this beach very much because of a heavy marine layer, the sun is coming up. And those rays, even through that marine layer, are hitting my eyes, hitting a little bit of my skin because it's a little cold here today. And they are helping to charge my mitochondria. So, are you tired? Go stand out in the sunshine for what's appropriate for your body, because we don't want you to burn. What's appropriate for your body is probably very different than what's appropriate for my body. And I did not pick a great day to walk this part of the beach. Tell me if it's too loud. Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Sylvia. It's a really high tide today, like really high. So tell me, can you hear me okay? Okay, so sunshine is going to charge, not too loud. Okay, great. Great. What about when I'm on this side? Is that really hard to hear? I'll try to do it. Try to keep it on the other side, but I lifted weights this morning, so my shoulders are kind of like, ah. Oh, good, good. Okay, thank you for that feedback. So I can take that out of my brain. So if you're tired, go stand out in the sunshine and charge the mitochondria. You get that beautiful electromagnetic energy from the sun through your skin. And remember, go back to the embryonic state. You've got those branches, those cells from your skin. Oh, I thought it was a person on the beach. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm walking along and there's a seal, but the seals don't usually come down this far. And there for a second, it looked like a person and it looked like it was dead. Oh gosh. Ooh. Okay. Breathing in. Ooh. Breathing out. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, no dead people on the beach today. It's just a seal. Usually they're further down the other way, closer toward Hearst Castle. Whew. Okay, got my heart going. Okay, let me think. Let me think where I was. Okay, so the mitochondria through our skin charge. The sun through our skin charges that mitochondria, and most of us are spending 95 to 98% of our day inside under artificial light. Remember, we cannot break natural law and expect to have optimal health. So, how long are you spending outside? Huh? Are you creating time to get outside? So that's one way that we can increase energy. We're going to talk about a couple ways. Another way, and I already know what the comments are going to be on this one. I already know, and I'm just telling you, don't hate the person who delivers the news. Get to bed on time. You cannot, oh, there's another seal. Okay, wow, something's going on. You cannot break natural law and expect optimal health. Can't do it. It's not going to happen. You must have reasonable expectations that match your actions. I want to say that again because I want you to write that one down. Reasonable expectations that match your actions. So, if you go to bed late, you have to decrease your expectations for how healthy you'll be because you're breaking your natural circadian rhythm. Ask yourself, is it worth it? Sometimes I stay up late. Is it worth it? Sometimes I say yes and I stay up late. Other times I say, ooh, no, I'm headed to bed. So I'm not telling you how much or what time. I'm just telling you, you've got to figure that out for yourself. So for example, for me personally, because I've tracked it and I know. And here's the powerful thing about tracking. It will kick in all sorts of things and excuses, but tracking is the most powerful tool to give you data and feedback from your body that only you can get, that nobody else can give you, that nobody can take away from you, and makes you not susceptible to marketing. Tracking. The reason I know the following stats on my body are that I have tracked it. I have taken the time, I've invested in myself, and I have tracked it. And I know for me, I'm not saying for you, I'm saying for me, the difference between being in bed by 9:15 versus 9:30 is huge. It is huge, the difference in my energy the next day. Now, the difference from 9:30 to 9:45, about the same. 9:30 to 10, about the same. 10:15, another massive drop. So, in my opinion, you need to figure out your times that are optimal for you and your schedule and your life. And the more you match that to the natural rhythm, remember our mantra, sunrise, you finish it. Sunrise. Yeah, you got it. Sunset. So the more we're aligned with that rhythm in nature, the healthier we are. Okay, so now I want to talk about the third thing. I said 2, but we're going on to 3 because I got through 2 really fast, 8 minutes. Boom. So number 3. And this one, you've got to process it a little bit. And it might, oh, you're so right, Sylvia and Sherry, sunset, yes. This one, you might need to process a little bit. And remember, if you get whatever emotion, angry, frustrated, hurt, my goal is not to anger you, to frustrate you, or to hurt you at all. I promise you. I've looked hard and deep. It's not in my bones. I got some things I'm working on, but that is not it. I love and I value peace. And I value lifting others and seeing their potential. It's one of my core values, and I live it. So, if anger, hurt, or frustration, or any other emotion comes up, remember, when you get triggered by something, that means you're close. And that's your subconscious triggering you, keeping you caught, and keeping you exactly the same. Exactly the same. And if you're showing up with me this morning to walk with me on this beach, Bridget, come hang out with me, Morro Bay. We can walk together. It's glorious. I love it here. If you're getting up this early to walk, to get the beautiful morning rays, you're saying, I want something more. I want better health. I want to be prepared to go into the fall, no matter what virus or variant comes my way. I want my innate immune system to be strong. So, remember, you get triggered by what I'm about to say. Let's look and see. You could uncover something really powerful to process through to become that version of yourself that you want to be. So, we talked a couple videos ago. I think it was on my anniversary. I was a little silly, goofy. I think it was on that one. We talked about energy points. Now, there really are no energy points being handed out. Well, your mitochondria hand out energy points. It's just a way for me to help you understand. So I like to take 100. And let's imagine you and I are each handed 100 energy points every day. And when we get to the end of those energy points, the gas is gone in our body. It's not really, but we're just using that. 100 energy points. Now, I want you to write down on a piece of paper all the things that you're frustrated about, or that you're fearful about. Because, now remember, I'm not pointing it out, I'm just sharing. I do it too. Everybody does it. Everybody. Those people who embrace it, recognize they do it, are the ones who go through it and create better health. So here we go. Everything that you've written down, you're controlling something in your life somewhere. Have you ever been around someone who's a control freak? You have to do it their way, even though there's a different way that you can see to do it. Controlling comes from a place of fear. But all of those fears, concerns, sadness, frustrations, whatever emotion you want to assign those, that you put on your paper, and I really hope that you'll go physically do this. Tell me if you're going to. Say, I've got this, I'm going to do this, or whatever. Everything that you put on that paper, somewhere in your life, you're trying to control the situation. And remember, ultimately, control comes from fear. And so every time you're trying to control things that are out of your control, you take away from your energy points. So let me give you a real life example of mine. My husband has had health issues he was born without enough veins. Your veins carry blood. Your blood has oxygen and nutrients to all the organs in your body. And the last 7-ish years, we've had some touch and go times. So what have I tried to do? I have tried to control the situation. Why? Simple. I have fear that he'll die. And I'm good on my own. I'm better with him. Me controlling is ridiculous when you think about it. I can't control how long he lives. He can make choices that are better and prolong his life, but I ultimately do not have any control over that. None. And I wasted a lot of energy points trying to, because for some reason it made me feel safe. But it's a lie. It's a lie. Now, am I totally spot on letting go of that control? No. It comes in waves, just like right there. And I'll recognize it. Oh, I'm trying to control this. Because I want you to go back to that list and look at everything and ask yourself, of each thing you wrote down, do I really have the ability to control blah, blah, blah in that situation? And then put a yes or a no. Yes or no. Yes or no. When you think about it, I think personally, the only thing that we have ultimate control over is how we respond and or react to situations. It's the only thing. Other than that, it's pretty much out of our control. So a lot of times as women, because we love so passionately those people around us, we try to control them, thinking that we know best, when in actuality, they might have a different journey than what you're trying to control. I'm sure that my mom looked at me and thought, oh, Kristen, get it together. Take better care of yourself. You're putting so much into your kids. You're losing sight of taking care of yourself. I'm sure she thought that. I had my own journey to go through. It took my own health crashing for 3.5 years and me losing 3.5 years of my life to get me to wake up. It was my journey. My mom controlling it, not that she did. Oh, okay, a few things she tried. Didn't change my journey. It actually, when someone tries to control you, it creates resistance, because ultimately we want freedom. And that control is costing you energy points. And those energy points are stopping you from creating optimal health. Because when we're controlling, we're in fight or flight. You have to build a trust bank to create optimal health. A trust bank that things will work out. A trust bank that the hard times will end. A trust bank that your body will respond, even though you don't feel good today and you did good things for 5 days before. You have to build that trust bank. So my challenge to you is to do that assignment on a piece of paper. Some of you will think, oh, I did it in my head. I got good insight. Nope, doesn't even count, because doing it on paper will give you completely different insight, and it will take it from thinking about it and it will take it to creating it. And we know the thoughts that turn into action, the stronger we have that pattern, thinking, following through, the more muscle we build. And building that muscle is what helps improve your trust bank and helps you turn your healthy switch on. That's what I'm doing. I am turning my healthy switch on optimally, stronger than it has ever been going into the fall, so that I am dictating what happens on the inside, because I can't control what goes on the outside. And I think that's why you're here. You want the same thing or similar things. So, okay. Oh, anything, Lorene, anything that you're frustrated about, that you're angry about, that you're fearful about. And sometimes people will put a different emotion on the experience, but any of those types of emotions tend to be situations that we're controlling. controlling what happens. And that takes away our energy points. And my goal is to help you get functioning at 100 energy points at your full capacity today. Full capacity. And to do that, we need sunshine. We need to be outside. We need to be hydrated. And we need to be soaking in magnesium. And right now, if you go to the website, it's not like on the website, so you have to know about it. If you go to the website and you buy two 32-ounce magnesiums, which will give you enough for a 30-day challenge, you'll get a $36 magnesium muscle cream for free. And people, that stuff is golden. It's amazing. I love it. I have it by my bed. My husband has it on his side of the bed. I have it in my purse and in my car. I love the stuff. It's got beautiful restorative olive oil in it that's grown in a permaculture system. It's got our magnesium. It's got all sorts of wonderful things for your skin, because remember, your skin is an organ and it's deeply connected to your mitochondria because it resided in the same cell, the same structure. It broke out in embryo, but they're closely connected, your skin and that mitochondria. Mitochondria function is where it's at. Don't chase symptoms. Don't be like, oh, I'm focused on my thyroid. If you have thyroid issues, you need more mitochondria. You need better function. If you've got autoimmune issues, you need better mitochondria function. Everything comes down to mitochondria function. Gut issues, mitochondria function. Everything. So keep it simple. Stop chasing symptoms. Stop running around trying to do all these things. Increase your mitochondrial function and turn your power switch on. Your mitochondria have 58 different processes that they need to do that are 100% dependent upon your magnesium levels. So in August, I hope you're going to join me. Even if you've been soaking a lot right now, I promise you, do a 30-day challenge. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been watching women. The most powerful way to build your innate immune system is to do a 30-day challenge in August and get your magnesium levels strong. So right now we're walking, loading up on our sunshine, decalcifying our pineal, doing all sorts of beautiful things for our skin. And then in August, now the sun decreases inflammation. One of the reasons I'm doing this is because I see women slowing down on their ability to uptake magnesium. And it's because our inflammation is going higher because we're breaking natural law. We're living inside 95 to 98% of the day. And then we're expecting to create optimal health. And it just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work. So this Walk With Me series is so that we're getting out in the sunshine. We're being consistent in the sunshine. We're bringing inflammation down. I know in a group I'm running right now, energy is up, blood pressure is balancing out, allergies are getting better, sleep is better, hormone balance is better. It's incredible to watch the differences that are happening. I want to know, here's a good question for you. What have you experienced different, since we started walking together? What benefits have you seen? Because remember when we talked about realistic expectations? Sometimes we can be in what I call good girl energy. And good girl energy is where, there's a jellyfish. We don't get to see those very often on our beach. Sometimes we can be in good girl energy, and that's where you have done these things and then you feel like you deserve it. So help is not deserved. Really? Deserved? Do you deserve it today, but you might not deserve it tomorrow if you're not perfect? That's good girl energy. That's someone who had to work to show that she was worthy or had value. You have value whether you sit your butt on the couch all day. You have value. You don't have to earn help. You have to be consistent and give the body what it needs. And there's another jellyfish. Oh my gosh, 2 of them. 2 seals and 2 jellyfish. I don't think I've ever seen 2 seals and 2 jellyfish on this part of the beach. You don't have to earn being healthy. You just have to give the cells what they need. And it's not a linear journey. It's not you do good things for 5 days and then all of a sudden you deserve being healthy. You'll go forward and backward with the seasons, with your life, with the food you eat, with the sunshine you get. And sunshine creates more mitochondrial function than the food. Oh, how much do we focus on food versus sunshine? Now, food is crucial, food is important, but I think we've almost overemphasized food and we've forgotten about the natural law of sunshine. So today, if you've ever thought to yourself, ooh, I'm going to start getting healthy on Monday, or I'm going to get healthy, I'm going to start after my trip. When I'm done with that fabulous trip, that's when I'm going to start. Or when this person graduates, or when this person does this, or when my job changes, or when my stress levels go down. That's a lie and an excuse, and you're playing good girl energy. You start creating health right now. Right now. There's always going to be trips. There's always going to be things that come up. You have to build that muscle and learn to trust yourself that you can make it through. And remember, how do we learn to trust ourselves? We do what we say we were going to do. So I said, I'm getting up at 5 o'clock. And this morning, I wanted to break that trust bank because somebody drove into the fire hydrant that's right by our house. Water was going everywhere, and firemen and trucks and lights, and I didn't sleep very good. And I thought, but I remembered I made a promise to myself and I chose to get up. Now today I'm going to take a power nap to make sure that I'm not falling asleep at 3 o'clock and then not sleeping well tonight. So I'll take a quick little power nap, maybe 2. But I kept that commitment to myself. Now, that was an awesome example. I've had some bad examples too. And if you've had some bad examples, forgive yourself and move on. Get over it today, right now. Just let it go. Quit beating yourself up. All the things you're beating yourself up with are making it harder for you to create help. And you're putting yourself in that rock, in that hard spot. And it's just time to be done with that. Because we got to get healthy now. Not next week, not after the trip, not after the graduation, not after the job change. Now, today. We're creating health today. Yeah, it's hard. You're right. It is absolutely hard. I'm with you. Last night, I wanted to stay up and I chose to go to bed. And that was hard. Choose your heart. Being sick is hard too. You choose which one you're going to do. Choose your heart. Being healthy is hard. Being sick, in my opinion, I've been both. I'm healthy now and I was sick before. Being sick is a lot harder. I missed out on things that no amount of money can replace. Nothing will ever replace the things that happened while I was sick. Nothing. Nothing. Choose your hard. It is hard. You have to get organized. You have to follow through. You have to build your trust bank. It's worth it. It's worth it. And maybe you're not even at the point you can walk with me yet. You're sitting in the sun. Celebrate that. Celebrate you got up and you had that sunshine in your face. Maybe you're listening to this on a replay because you didn't get up. Maybe that day you determined your body needed sleep. It's not mine to tell you. It's yours to decide. But don't beat yourself up with your decision. Make it strongly, and move on. And then move on. Okay, Catherine says, realization. The funk lately is probably lack of sunshine. Oh, I love that. I see the sun coming out as I walk. Catherine, I love that. I love that. I actually can't see the sun. It is getting lighter. Oh, I'm going to move up this way. It's probably too low. It is getting lighter on the beach. We have such heavy marine layer today, I can't see the sun. And some of you might hit days, like I know in Cache Valley, there's an inversion. You can't see the sun. The rays are still there. The sun comes up every morning and it goes down every day. And it's a reminder that we must follow natural law. Sunrise, sunset. Sunrise, sunset. You ready to get some breathing in? It's right here. 1 minute. Let's do it. Sunrise, sunset. Sunrise, sunset. Starting now. Oh, maybe you're going through hard times like our family is right now. And things on the outside feel so hard that you wonder how you'll make it through. You will. And the more that you balance yourself, your minerals, your nutrients, the more you build your mitochondrial strength, the more ability you'll have to get through whatever that hard is. I love the Japanese pottery. And there's a pot, and when it's broken, it's mended with gold. And because it's mended with gold, it's actually more valuable because of the process that it went through. I love that visual. Go look up Japanese pottery that's mended with gold. It's a beautiful visual. And if you're like our family and you've got some really hard things going on right now, things that just you feel hopeless sometimes, remember, you're mending yourself with gold. You're becoming more valuable to relate and to connect to other human beings on this same journey. I loved having you here on my walk with me. I loved it. We're getting close to the end. I don't know if I want it to be over. So I have enjoyed it. I've loved doing it. I've loved being with you. And I've loved thinking about you all during the day, preparing my thoughts. And I hope that they are helping, lifting, inspiring. I hope it helps you understand how crucial the sun is to your skin, to your mitochondria, to fuel energy in your body. Sun, we got to get outside. I want to be strong, and I think you do too. My name's Kristen Bowen. I'm the founder of Living the Good Life Naturally. You can text 435-213-9048. Text Good Life. No smileys, no exclamation points, just Good Life. And that'll put you on a texting group. I don't text regularly. Every once in a while I get super inspired and I share with you a thought. On Fridays I've been sharing some magnesium. And if you'd like to be a part of that texting group, just text Good Life, 435-213-9048. If any of this has helped you today, your biggest way of saying thank you to me is sharing the video and helping me get the word out about magnesium and about taking more responsibility, about hanging out with other people who want optimal health. And if you do share those videos, thank you so very much. That's just so incredibly kind of you and a vote of confidence for me. And so I thank you for that. Tomorrow, I'll be here. I hope you're going to be here as we walk and talk about sunshine, vitamin D, magnesium, mitochondria, and all the ways we can bring it together. Now, here's what I don't want you to do. We've talked a lot. We've talked about a lot of different things. So many different things. Have you hit overwhelm? Like, oh, I can't do all this. That's your subconscious. And that means you're beating yourself up and you're not taking enough action. So take micro action. Micro actions walk you away from overwhelm. It's simple. Get in the sunshine, soak in magnesium. If you've hit overwhelm on all this stuff we're talking about, start at the beginning. Soak in magnesium, get in more sunshine. Have gratitude. So 3 things. I added one more. Develop the attitude of gratitude. Soak in your magnesium and get out in the sunshine. Don't use the information you're learning to make the journey harder. It would break my heart to think that you are taking what I've said to beat yourself up or make the journey harder. I want to make it easier for you, not harder. That's not my goal at all. That's like an epic fail if it's making it harder. Take action. Simple, easy, clear action. Sunshine, magnesium, gratitude. It'll change how your body works. Not super complicated, not super hard, but does take consistency. And that might be where the crack is in your foundation, is consistency. When are you going to put yourself first? I know you have other people that you're caring for, but you're no good to them if you're not strong. You have to put yourself first. Magnesium, sunshine, active gratitude. We'll end with sunrise, sunset. Sunrise, sunset. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.